Hi, $50 Amazon. Would you respond? Would you take this meeting? That was the proposition given to me by Segment, a company that I applied for to become a member about 8 months ago at this point, let's say August 2021. And I never used it. And then I got reached out to by this wonderful person over at Segment asking me to take a survey, to have a meeting. And here's what that looked like. Product marketing manager from Twilio Segment who wanted to get my feedback. Now, keep in mind, I hadn't really used this product yet. Like I explored it a little bit, but it just got um, too confusing for me, to be honest with you. And I don't have that much resources. So with that context, let's start this next round of incentivized marketing in the wild from Twilio Segment. Twilio Segment and the $50 Amazon gift card. So here's the first contact I got from them regarding this. It's an inbound email that says something about the input at the top. Notice they did not mention the incentive, which is interesting, but they do mention it in here. I wonder if they did that because they're trying to avoid spam filters or something. I don't really know. But regardless, this is their strategy. And obviously me, since I'm in this business of incentivized engagement, I participate as much as I can with these, right? So I went through and chose time on the calendar. Let's just see what that looks like here. It might be broken or something. Okay, so it's a link to Calendly here. They made a Calendly invitation specifically for this user research. So this is pretty well thought out, very well thought out. So I went through and did this, and then I had a meeting with them pretty soon after that, and I got this gift card, and I got to spend $50 on Amazon. I forget what I purchased with it, probably some gadgets and stuff. But how did he send this gift card? Let's see. He sent it via show original. So it looks like Amazon.com. Okay, he sent this manually. He actually went into Amazon and purchased a gift card, put my email in, put $50 in, and then sent it to me. So he did this all by hand. Very, very admirable. This seems to me like a quick, agile test just to sort of see what the response is. But there's a few things that I wanted to discuss here and maybe get some feedback from y'all on this. So again, I am not a strong Segment user. I never really got into the product. And I told him that. I was very upfront about the whole thing. Um, I feel like I wasted his time and he wasted his time. I mean, I don't want to say it so bluntly, but that's what it feels like. It feels like that because I mean, why give me $50 to take a meeting with me, a 30-minute meeting of a product manager's time? Now, keep in mind, these folks may get paid anywhere from 90K to 140K at his level in the Bay Area, but sometimes upwards of that. So if you take half an hour of that person's time for that salary range, you're probably looking at somewhere between a few $100s or so, something like that. I don't know. We'll do some math later and figure that out. But what if he had, instead of sending me $50 just to meet with me, if he had been able to break that $50 credit up into steps so that maybe he sent me an email and asks me if I'm open to this and I get $5 to respond, step one. And then in the response email, he sent me a qualifying survey, and the qualifying survey lets me answer and leads me down different paths depending on my answer. So I can get anywhere from say $1 to $10 for completing that qualifying survey. And if I match, if I qualify, let's say I get $10 for that, then it comes to me booking the actual meeting. And I can maybe get $5 for booking the actual meeting, $10 for showing up and letting them record the meeting. So there's a video recording of it. And then I get $10 after that so that they can prove that I was there. So now we spent $5, $10, $5, $10. So we're at $30 now. $30 split up over 4 steps instead of $50 all at once. What would that do for the person who is managing this? I mean, first off, if you did all that manually, No, okay, that's not going to work. But if you had a system that let you automate that, would you do that? Would that be effective? Maybe you need the $50 upfront to get that person interest. Maybe you can tell them they're going to get $50, but they'll get it in increments. So the point is, there's some interesting technology out there, and I'm looking for folks to play around with this a bit more. Part of the reason why I'm doing the incentivized marketing in the wild, because I just want to show what's currently out there, what people are doing right now. And so that's what my technology does, let you break up rewards and dish it out in steps and increments. And $5, $25, those are large amounts that are typical because it's expensive to transact. But with the technology that we've created, you can do any amount, even micro pennies and nano pennies, fractions of a cent. You can all do $25. So that's the strategy I did here. And I regret that I wasn't able to provide as much information as I would have liked to have. I felt again that I don't like not being helpful. It doesn't feel good. So yeah, here's the thing. I signed up with Segment October 29, 2021. And then I got this email, well, 4 months later. So I wonder if they automate this. I wonder if they have like a 4-month check-in for this. Maybe they always do this. I don't know. Have any of you tried Segment? Have you gotten an offer to do a $50 gift card? I'd be curious to know. They could also be targeting by title. So maybe they looked me up on LinkedIn or something and they saw that I had a CEO title because I'm, starting a startup, and if we start a startup, you can call yourself whatever the hell you want, right? Maybe that's what happened, and that's their level of compensation for so-called executive. I don't know, but this is what Segment doing. And if you're watching this from Segment, reach out to me. Maybe we can work on something together. I'd love to give that a shot. All right. Well, that's it for today's incentivized marketing in the wild. Thank you so much. Keeping an eye out for the next one. All right. Talk to you all later. Bye-bye.